Hi everyone, my name is Magali and I'm going to talk about an interesting topic for you and for me. God can use any white hair to do his work. Well, as you know, God created us. In the beginning of Genesis, we can see that God, in the first chapters, he made everything, and we were one of those things that he created. Let's talk about the differences between the animals and human beings. Can you tell me one of them, Juanito?
The human beings, but the animals cannot be.
Marisol?
Animals don't have knowledge as we have.
Carla?
We have soul and animals doesn't have soul.
Hugo?
The animals do not think.
Bruno?
We think in God.
But the main thing is that God made a plan for us. The animals, they only born, grow, and die. We have the same cycle, but during our life, God is like trying to speak to our life to change the things that we don't have to do. That's right. All the things that you said right now. As I said, the main things are like God has a plan for each one of us, and He guides us to be the best, to help the people, and to let the people know more about Him through the gospel. Do you know them? Is anybody here?
Yeah.
No?
I don't know.
What is the name of that man?
Nick.
Nick. What about him?
George. George.
Aaron. No, he's not here. But do you know him?
Yes,
How much do you know about his life?
a lot.
Many? Much? Okay. So let me talk a little bit about that man. His name is Nick, and he is a good sheep of God, lamb, because when he was like that, he was young. He was suffering. Could you imagine that living without arms and legs? It's horrible, and he wanted to die like 5 times or more, but he couldn't because it was his plan purpose. And then he realized that he had to change his mind and to do the best for God and for him. And then he got married, and he's married now. And he gives conferences about God. He's not a pastor, but he gives his story about him. And the other one, he is just an example that he didn't know anything about God in the beginning, but then he started to go to the church, and then he knew God, and he built many orphans. Well, what I just want to tell you, dear classmates, is that you have to know more God. If you know who is Him, you have to go deeply and talk with Him. you can treat him like a brother, like whatever you want, like friend, like father. He will always answer to your request. But the main thing is that God is good enough to overcome any all disabilities. And I think everything in here is complete. You are not lack of arms or fingers, so we can serve better to God. That's it for today. If you want to ask me something, please later. Thank you.